What does it tell us?
Yeah, so we're going to Birmingham today to go to Grand Designs, and I don't know why she keeps talking when I've turned her off so many times. But yeah, we're going to Birmingham to go to Grand Designs, and so we're going in the Tesla Model X. And I'm saying this is just showing you the route. It's showing you that there's 3 superchargers along the way, because there's no way, like we know last time I went, there's no way to get there and back without charging it up. But obviously, along the route where we're going, there's 1, 2, 3 superchargers, and there's actually charging where we're going as well. But the chances are we'll probably just charge on probably on that one on way back, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's saying it's an hour and 58 minutes.
When we get there, we've got 29% battery left.
Yeah, and then to do a round trip, it said there'd be minus 40%, wouldn't there, if we tried to go there and all the way back.
Yeah, so you couldn't do it.
Yeah, so we'll see how we get on, won't we, as we're going along. Cool. So the motorway is actually closed from junction 20 to 21. Now the Google Maps on here is showing us that, but it doesn't update as good this as on your phone. I mean, I think whenever you set off anyway, even if you know where you're going, you should have Google Maps running on your phone, just generally, because it's so good, and it stops you getting stuck in traffic because it reroutes you all the time. This is Google Maps, but it doesn't reroute you the same. So this is wanting us to stay on the motorway, whereas Google Maps is telling us if we stay on the motorway, it's adding 53 minutes onto our journey, whereas if we just come off at the next junction and nip round, it saves us 53 minutes, which is a shame. But it's one of them, innit, I suppose. This is not as up to date. So I think we're coming off in a minute. The other thing that's
19, the
yeah, junction 19. The other thing that's really great, which we've touched on before in these videos, is the autopilot. Yet again, if you're coming down somewhere long distance like this, just the fact that it's driving for you, it just means when you get there and when you get back, you're not mentally exhausted, because when you're driving up motorway, it's not like skilled work, is it? It's just mentally draining. Whereas obviously this is doing it for you. You know what I mean? It just every so often it's just to touch the wheels to make sure you're still with it, but it makes it so much easier. Yes, we're coming off here, aren't we?
Yeah.
The other advantage of using Google Maps, and you can see these other cars in front of us are doing exactly the same, because, well, we know the cars in front are doing it because as we were driving along on these back roads, Google Maps updated to tell us to turn down another side road, and as ours updated, a few other cars did, and everyone started turning. So we know that the cars in front are using it as well. But the beauty of, if everyone did have Google Maps on, if everyone did, you'd utilise the road network better, because what this can actually do is dynamically route traffic. So at the moment, all those people that don't use Google Maps are all sat on M6 in traffic. That's what they're all doing. So they've just lost an hour of their life, or an hour and 30 minutes of their life. Whereas everyone who's got Google Maps running is saving that hour and a half of your life. And it means it utilises the road network so much better, because it can just disperse the traffic. But everyone's got to have this on. And it amazes me, the people that don't use it, because pretty much everyone watching this video has got Google Maps effectively on the phones, yet how many people just don't bother using it all the time? I mean, it's scary when you're going with taxis, isn't it? You know, and they don't even use Google Maps. Oh, where you got to go, and they haven't got a clue. And they're there with an old TomTom from 1960 or whatever on the dashboard. But everyone should have these in. They really should, because the inbuilt ones are useless in most cars. I mean, and this is a Tesla. This has got Google Maps running, and this, to be honest, is useless compared to that. And it's because this always updates. Your phone is always updating, and I get that this car's always updating as well. But even the most state-of-the-art sat-nav inside a car isn't as good as the thing you've all got in your hands watching this now. So it's everyone should do it, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negatively impact the Gucci. Now, I'd say the Gucci, we didn't get there, but what was a very interesting finding is if you're a aerial user.
So we've just got to hope that these 2 electric charging points are free. That's the only issue here, isn't it? Because there's only, you'd think at MEN Arena there'd be tons, but
MEN, you mean NEC?
So, NEC, you think there'd be tons of charging points, but there is literally just 2, and they're not even that high powered. They're not enough to charge this car up, but they'll give us enough. They'll give us a bit of charge. But that's the only fear.
Where were they?
Just right in front of us now. Luckily we have 1 free.
1, providing no one goes in it.
Yeah, that'd be sickening now, wouldn't it, if you were behind another electric car. Job's done, so now we'll open it up and see if we can get it to work. Let's have a go. That in. So now we've got to use the app to get it to charge up. Unless it says charger. Oh, it says charger. No, it says charger. 10 hours left. Normally you've got to do something. You've got to actually use your PodPoint app. Because this has got this lot of name and it's just got June Loose there.
You used this one before though?
Yeah, but you've still got to...
Maybe it remembers you.
It's a free charger. It's a free charger, that's a confirmed charge. Yeah, so it is a free charger, but obviously you're paying for parking, aren't you? But that's it now, so it just charges up.
Oh.
So we'll come back to it and hopefully we'll have a bit of charge.
So 57 miles now.
Yeah, it won't do loads, it's not very high.
Oh no, it says 10 hours 30.
Selfie show guys.
It's busy.
It is busy, isn't it?
Rosé in the middle, yeah? Rosé is sort of like half and half mixed together. You make your own rosé at home. Just buy some bull's blood and some cheap Chardonnay and mix them together. Is that right?
You went all London?
Yeah.
So we've come to Grand Designs. Why have we come to Grand Designs, Alison?
I haven't been for a few years.
No, we haven't been for a few years. So that's the point of the trip, to come to Grand Designs. To have a look for stuff for ourselves, the office, and also again there's loads of independent retailers here, isn't there? There always is at these sort of things. I think we've already seen a couple of customers here, so just having a wander around. It's very busy. I mean, normally we'd come to this midweek, wouldn't we? But we couldn't come here midweek, could we?
It's busy.
But so we've had to come on a Sunday, so it is very, very busy, like really busy.
It's nice coming during the week if you can, because it's a lot quieter.
Yeah, it's a bit mental on a weekend, and obviously the traffic's been bad getting down here as well, so it's added an hour onto our journey time pretty much, although it's better than 2 hours, whatever it was going to be. So we'll have a look round. Demo in this?
Yeah, demoing your tool.
What are you videoing today?
Just my vlog. Just my vlog, but I just want to have a go with this. Because I don't like using this one because it's like equipment you've got to pass around.
Yeah.
Whereas normally if you just have your phone, you can just do it.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, using it for business, like you do when you have to
Just
film
more
yourself.
professional, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because as you're walking around your shop,
Yeah.
there's not the moving around.
Definitely.
So it's
Jamie.
That should be selling these.
No. How cool's that?
Just saying, not filming, you know, when you're walking around your shop, filming for your special office. It'll be altered still. Yeah, so like, I mean, if you had it on, if we did it on, like filming us now, it just means there's not the motion.
We're getting
It's a
filmed
steady
as well,
cam.
look.
Hello.
And it'll slowly spin as well, so it's slowly. And it'll track you as well. You can actually set it on the tripod, and if you use the software, it's but 120 quid, I think. Yeah. The DJI ones are 400.
Yeah.
But
Can we order one of them, Jay?
yeah, I'll send you a link.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll write it down.
What is it?
A smooth.
Just one. They all like.
We're just getting something to eat as we're starving, aren't we? We were saying, we was talking then to a couple of people that have stands and stuff, and they were saying that even though it's, well, we think it's busy, they're saying it's actually a lot quieter than what it should be. They were saying like on a Sunday, like on a weekend here, it should be to the point where you can't even see the floor. You know, it's that busy, it's just a sea of people. But obviously, we can see the floor. It's not that busy. So they're saying it's about 50% down from last year. So you know, as retailers, that's quite a big deal. But I've enjoyed it so far. Yeah, I've not seen anything wow. I've not been wowed by anything. Well, you aren't either, have you?
No, normally there's like several houses that you can actually walk around and see stuff in. And there's none of that this year.
No, it's just a bit smaller than maybe it has been. Although we haven't been for a couple of years.
I think it's about 4 years.
But yeah, we'll carry on having a look around.
Yeah.
I'm just looking on the, just checking if the car's still charging up, because you can connect obviously to the car off the app, and it is, it's still charging. It says it's got 95 miles. How many did it have when we came? 57, so it's got 95 miles on it. So it's nice to know that it is charging up for free. It's not costing us anything, and it's getting charged. So that's good. And the other thing, like I say, you'll have seen before, I'm messing around using this gimbal thing as well, which I don't like. I like just using my iPhone. It's a big deal. This, I just use my iPhone to do stuff, because I think that's everyone's got a phone, they can use it. But I bought this purely to try it. What it is, it's a gimbal, so it writes your phone. So as you move your phone, it stays still. It's to stop this issue. More so, to be honest with you, I'm using it for work. That when we're doing like videos for EKM, if we're walking around, obviously you get the bumpy effect, and you'll see it on my videos. So it's to avoid that, to see if it adds to any quality. But I don't really often use it for my vlogs, but I'm having a go today with it because I quite like it. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's cool. But, yeah, so that's why I'm using that.
Yes, so it was a very long days, from Friday to Tuesday, 4 days a week. It was like 12-hour day for me.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's no doubt. That's being a sort of empowered client.
It's a bit much, I don't know.
And it's got 117 miles. What was it when we set off?
57.
Right, so it's done quite well then, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
But it's not going to be enough to get us all the way back, I wouldn't have thought. Let's try it, navigate to home. I don't think it will. So it is working it out, but it's trying to find, see, it wants us to go to that supercharger there. So it's saying we'll got to go on that for 20 minutes. And then it'll get us home, you see. So it's telling us what we already knew. We were going to have to go to a supercharger. It's just saying that that's the best supercharger to go to. So we'll go on to that one, get some electricity, go and pick up some electricity.
Get a drink?
Yeah. We're now sat in traffic waiting to get out of the car park. Oh, it's moving, the barrier. One of them is.
It's a different one.
No,
Oh,
it's
no, it's
moving
moving.
now. The problem is we've been sat here for nearly 10 minutes, so now what'll happen is all these cars and there's tons all backed up. I bet everyone's ticket will be expiring, won't it?
Yeah.
We'll see. I think if something just went there out paying the ticket, maybe. I often see another one, yeah.
So how do you know when you get there that all the superchargers are free?
Because you can click on there and save a bunch. If you click on it, like you say, it's taking us to Stoke-on-Trent, and it's saying there's 2 being used, so 6 out of 8 stalls are available. So it tells you how many are being used and stuff, and it tells you what facilities there are around it as well. So there's food and drink, coffee, toilets. Neat,
That's
innit?
good, yeah.
Just looking for where they were and found them, haven't we?
We are.
Yeah. That's just 2 out of order. That's what it must have been complaining. That's why it must have been saying. There's loads of them, look, everywhere. Right, okay, so it's exactly the same as last time, it's just we don't have to use our own cables, so we just get that out, so we just get stuff. Plug that in there like that. And basically it should start charging, so if you come around here now, there's a supercharger, it'll be charging up so fast. It'll be going loads faster than that other one. If you remember the other one, we plugged in for a few hours, we didn't get that many mileage. This one now should start, actually it's up to 24 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour, 13, 16 miles an hour. Because it starts putting more and more power in. So much so that the battery, even the fans all come on, because the batteries have to the fans have to kick in to keep the batteries cool. See, 100 miles an hour. You see that, yeah?
Yeah.
That'll go, it goes up to about 300 odd miles an hour, I think. It just gets faster and faster and faster. So we've already got 53 miles now. 200 miles an hour. And again, it's all free as this. So the beauty of the superchargers is you buy a car and then you never need to pay for any fuel because you don't even have to charge it up at home. You just come to us, especially if you live near a supercharger, you'd never have to pay a penny for fuel ever. Although they are changing the rules on that. But I don't know if they are for these older cars, are they? Because we bought it when it was free supercharging, so 250 miles an hour now. And going up. It's about 300. So basically now we just go and have a. It said it needs 20 minutes, didn't it?
Yeah.
So we basically leave it now for 20 minutes and come back to go and get coffee or something. So we're just waiting for cars to. Well, it's actually done now. To be honest, we can go in a sec. But it's a good job that there's a Starbucks to wait in for 10 minutes. Could be bad if you got to one where there's only a Costa coffee. That'd be a signal, wouldn't it? So yeah, the car's charged up now, so we'll go and get going. Oh, some other Teslas pulled in as well. Yeah, it's on there recently. And there you go, and the car's actually fully charged up, it said.
Really?
Yeah, it says it's pretty much full charge. How long has it been there? Yeah, for not that long. Yeah? Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah, look, so we've been in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. And look at that, 197 miles, a cup of coffee. So it's pretty much, it's full, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see me because it's pitch black, but we managed to get by. We got some tea, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we got back and it's got 100 miles left on it. So all in all, the Tesla's done well, hasn't it?
It does.
Like a thing of nightmares, is that? Scary. It's like one of Alison's old toys, and kids have started to like use playing with it. It's like a bit. It's going to come alive at night. Let me know what you think. This was that gimbal thing that I used that did the steady, you know, the steady cam thing. I've just not got it on now. I don't know if there's any difference or not. I mean, it's cool to use it. It definitely makes the shots more steady. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll probably use it for my usual vlogs, because I think it adds. Again, it's one of these things. It just adds complexity and a bit more hassle to it. And I do love the fact that I do film these vlogs just on my iPhone and edit them and publish them on my iPhone, because it's backing up the idea that you don't need expensive kit. I mean, that's not expensive anyway, about 120 quid or something. But, you know, you don't need expensive kit, and anyone can film this. So I do like not use. So I won't start using it for my vlogs. But it'd be interesting to know if you actually noticed any difference, or if there was no difference whatsoever. I think I do like it. If, like I say, if we're doing work for EKM, like doing like fancy tracking shots or whatever, like if we were walking along somewhere and talking, I think it probably would add to it, and it certainly makes it, you know, look good when you're messing with that. But I don't know, you should be judge of this really if you watch this. So yeah, if you have watched this and you watch some of my other videos, let me know if you think there is a difference at all between the shots. Maybe there isn't. Yeah, we're back. Kids are in bed. Your mum's gone to bed, because obviously she's been looking after the kids today, and Alison's ordering. We've been ordering some cotton stuff. And actually, one the online shop that you've ordered it from actually got quite a clever idea actually for online reviews and things. And what they actually do is when you actually place your order, it brings up a Trustpilot review, doesn't it? And it says by adding a review, you enter a draw to win a 50% discount off your order, don't you? They'll refund you 50% of the order as long as you write a review. Now, arguably, it's a little bit premature asking for a review just by checking out, because obviously you want to know if you get your products and what the quality is. But because they're offering a 50% refund, you're going to do it, aren't you?
Quite fancy,
Yeah. And obviously, it said they'll randomly pick someone on Trustpilot to get this 50% refund. They don't say between how many people or anything like that. So that's quite a shrewd. That's quite a cool. That's probably worth doing. For most online shops, you know, if you do have like Trustpilot or equivalent Reviews.io or whatever, there's lots of these review websites. To put that on there, because it would encourage people to write reviews. Although I'm not sure, some of the reviews don't like you doing that though, do they? No. Like sort of, because it's like incentivizing reviews. But reviews are mega important for online shops and any online business these days. So I suppose anything you can do to get more good reviews, and they've got tens of thousands. Anyway, Alison's ordering stuff. I'm gonna do probably just an hour, just clear some of my emails. I've just got a notification then to say that Tesla's just finished charging. It's popped up. Obviously, you can't see it because it's on the camera. So yeah, I'll probably just do an hour or so, and then that'll be it. So if you enjoy watching these videos, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you found it interesting. And did you enjoy going in the Model X to Birmingham?
I did.
Yeah. What about the faff of having to charge it?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, because obviously, well, some people like criticise that and say it is a bit of a faff. Because obviously, if it was a petrol car, you wouldn't have to do that, depending on how much petrol you had.
Yeah.
But that said, the trips cost us next to nothing. It was free, effectively, because we charged it at the supercharger and we charged it for free in Birmingham, so it's not cost us anything. So we've got to Birmingham and back for next to no cost, really, which is good. Yeah. But that's it. Anyway, comment below. Thank you, subscribe. Good night.